Okay, we are now live. Okay, let's begin. So what you need is an elevated AF showroom for joining my server on the Millennium Farmers map. And you also need the elevated AF service center, the CSM Ultimate Workshop V1.0.10, and the Midwest Machinery Dealership, and the Platte Valley John Deere Dealership, and the warehouse. And for the car hauler, you need a Winston 9587 Peterbilt 389 car hauler mod, and of course the Winston 9587 car hauler trailer mod. For bigger tractors, you need a Seminar series, the 9RT series, the 8R series, the 9X20, and the 9X30, and the 9RX. For forage harvesters, you need a 9000 Series Pro and a 9000 Series. For trucks, you need the TLX Phoenix CMS, TLX Phoenix D60, TLX Phoenix CAT, and the custom mod T880 Kenworth. Made by Custom Modding. And first you need the Hay Stretch Show Truck KW900 made by Chop Shop Mods Modding. And it's a Peterbilt truck. And now for the small tractor mods. The Kubota M40X2, Kubota M111, and the Kubota M7060, and the John Deere 300/Kubota tractor. So for medium tractors, you also need the 8000 series and the Kubota M7 Free. For combine harvesters, you need the SK-5 Naiva and the SK-5 Pipe Pun 5. You need the STS 60 Series 2007 and the STS 70 Series 2010. For mowers, you need the 2280 Diesel made by John Deere and the W200 series made by John Deere and the Kubota F3060. For cars, you need the Farm Simulator 2019 second gen work truck made by Dodge, also known as the EXP 19 second gen work truck. And of course, you also need the Ford FS19 _ FERD _ F150. And of course, you need the General Lee made by Dodge, and the SUV 865M made by John Deere, and the Quad Bear made by Lizard, which is a quad. Now for mist, we don't have any mist, so that's good. However, right. So for mowers, you need the John Deere HS20 Batwing mower, the John Deere 520 flail mower grass, and the 520 flail mower, and the 300 twin knife made by John Deere, and the John Deere 300 mower deck, and the John Deere 300 mower no discharge. Now for planters, you need the CCS 2113, or also known as the CCS 2113, made by John Deere. You also need the DB120 48-row 30-inch made by John Deere, DB60 24-inch row for the inch, and the DB90 2004 36-row for the inch, and the 1113 in its own 1000 planter. Now for powerhouse arrows, you need a John Deere 300 tiller and a John Deere 300 tiller crate fields no hired worker. Now for cultivators, there is no cultivator mod. Now for disc harrows, there is a mod. A John Deere 22660 VT disc. And for plows, I would get the field crate plow mods. Now for crop protection, you need the Trident liquid tank, what comes with the Trident case tractor mod, also known as the Trident fertilizer tractor, and the Trident tool lifter, and the quick change tool, and the 2510H tank, and the Lizard tank, and the 12,000 Dalian side quest tank. Now, for forage harvester headers, you need a 345 Plus Pro, 360 Plus Pro, 375 Plus Pro, and a 390 Plus Pro. The auger wagons, you need an Avalanche 1596 grain cart, red, made by Brent. Avalanche 1596 grain cart, green, made by Brent as well. Now for trailers, you need the 2 PTS-45M3 forage harvester wagon. Same thing, but brown, all brown. PTS-45M3. That's the color. It's brown. Not like I'm saying it's like the color of your skin. Mostly like, what should we call it? The color of the paint job. Like train paint jobs. When there's a train, you see a paint job that's brown, because that's what I call brown wood or treated wood. That's what the color looks like, treated wood. Now we got the TLX 48-foot enclosed trailer, and the TLX 48-foot enclosed trailer round bales auto load, and the TLX 48-foot enclosed trailer sprawl bales auto load, and the TLX 48-foot reefer trailer. And first we got the TLX 48-foot tanker trailer, and of course we got the TLX pup trailer frame, and the John Deere Mall 15 trailer, and first the Lizard gravity wagon. Alright, now for the loading wagons, we know what that means. It's the grass catcher, made by John Deere. Now here we go. Now into fertilizer technology. It is a 2510H fertilizer trailer. Now time for now for seeders, we're going to need the 1870 air hole drill, the C850 air cart, and the CCS 1990 seed metering cart. Now, for low loaders, we need a car transport trailer, a custom modding Regenade XL Specialized 80 MFG, a Grizzly Creek camper, a Rogers TV T35 trailer, and a Wabash trailer made by Wabash Trailers that says FedEx, Trailer FedEx, Wabash. Now for mist, you're gonna need a TLX Dumper X2, a TLX Logger X2, a TLX Flatbed X2, a TLX Flatbed X2 Multi-Product Auto Load, a TLX Flatbed X2 with spare bales auto load, and a TLX Flatbed X2 with round bales auto load, and a TLX Tanker X2, and a TLX Flatbed X2 ITR, and a TLX flatbed X2 multi-product autoload ITR, and a TLX flatbed X2 with stir bales autoload at ITR, and a TLX flatbed X2 with round bales autoload ITR, and a TLX tanker X2 ITR, and a field trailer 520 made by IBM, and a Tenem 1113 made by John Deere, and a dry storage, which is a warehouse. And of course, you need the Agri-H XJS and the government subsidiary mod. And first, you also need a compact BGA and a selling station grain. Now for silos, you also need a total mix ration silo mod and a storage silo mod, or that's already it. Now for decoration, you need the elevated AF sign made by Itani K up shade or something like that. I don't know. But it's a mod, also known as the Itani K mod. Now for farmhouses, you already got 2 farmhouses. The Millennium Farmhouse comes with the Millennium Farmers map. The one meant for Farmers Simulator 2019 that comes with the, 9RT in the picture. Now the sheds, we already gone through that, so we're good. Now for animal pens, we already have these mods, so we're totally good. And anything else? I think we're good. Now here's the John Deere dealer. So as you can see, they're stocking up on equipment, and also we are also going to be open next on Christmas, or should I say on the day before Christmas. So you can join me on my Millennium Farmers map, which my server settings, which the name of my server is called Flowerboy6322 Flowerboy6322's game, and auto accept is on. There is no password needed. So I'll see you on the day before Christmas. Bye.